Today we are going to talk about how you can set up your Shopify payment if you are a non-supported citizen. And of course, you are going to know how you can do without SSN because you are not a US resident and there's no way you will have SSN. And that is the whole part of this video, showing you how you can complete your Shopify payment application as a non-US citizen. And just for your information, Shopify payment is also powered by Stripe. So this means that the same requirement you need to complete your application on Stripe as a non-US citizen. That is the same requirement you will need to complete your Shopify application. So let's get started informing the UK company because Shopify store is also powered by Stripe. Also need a UK company in order to complete the application. I recommend a UK company because it will save you a hell lot of stress compared to the US company. But if you're already using a US company, don't worry, I will make a video about that to support your journey. But if you don't have any, just go to UK company. This is the first step to take and you find a guide about that on the video description. When you join, you're not getting another course, you are getting access to a complete roadmap to breaking down all the restrictions and finally run your business like a pro. The techniques I wish someone hand over to me when I was starting out, no matter where you live. Here's what you will master inside. How to set up your UK company step by step. How to get a real UK office that will receive physical mail. Open a free UK and US business bank account in just 24 hours. Create and verify a Stripe company account in non-supported country. Create and verify PayPal, Pioneer and Web Money account even if your country is not supported. Discover platform better than FIFA and Upwork for freelance. How to pay for Google Ads, TikTok ads, Facebook, Instagram ads with Naira. No hustle, no limit. You also get a WhatsApp support from our community. It's not just a chat room, it's a network, a place to ask questions. You share ideas and connect with people who get what you are trying to achieve. Whether you're a freelancer, a digital marketer, and entrepreneur, this course gives you the exact tools and strategies to build, scale, and receive payments globally without borders holding you back. And you may be wondering, why must I form a UK company or a US company? Now let me tell you, since Stripe or Shopify payment is not available in our country, what we are going to do is to look for other countries they support or accept and form a company with them. Now United Kingdom is the most popular country for businesses to dominate, for businesses to create an online presence in. And that's why we always recommend you form a UK company in the UK. Since you cannot have access to these features from your own country as an individual, now you can have access to these features as a company, and that's what brings us in forming a UK company. Now from the UK company, as a non-UK resident, they give access to awesome things on the internet when it comes to online businesses, because there are some things that you may want to sign up online but your country is not supported. But the good thing about UK company is that it is always accepted. And since you cannot sign up as an individual, you can sign up as a company that you form. You can sign up as a company. So you can see from the UK company that as a non-UK resident, you have a lot of benefits. So if you're wondering how you can form a UK company, all you have to do is to check the video description. You will see a complete guide showing you how to form a UK company. Get to the course and follow the instructions step by step to get to the requirements you will need to get started with your application. So going ahead, these are the requirements you need. So this requirement, you are going to get all of it when you form a UK company. But just for recap, I'm going to list them all here. So as you can see, I'll just let you know all the requirements you need to start your application or to start signing up to Stripe or your Shopify payments. Now the first one on our list is UK company name, which is limited. Also, you need a UK address. UK address comes as soon as you form the company. There's a dedicated UK address that comes around with the UK company information, and that is the same UK address that you are going to be using to complete your application. Next one is UK bank accounts. In my previous video, I talked about this. I said you can sign up with your Pioneer. When you sign up, it gives you access to a UK account, a British bank account, and Euro bank account. And you can sign up using your personal details. You don't need a company name, LLC, to sign up before you can be given access. You can sign up as an individual. Signing up as a company is optional. They have the option to sign up as a company, but it's optional. The next one is the UK number, and the last one is the personal details, which which is the details of the person that completes the LTD formation or they are registering the UK company. Now that we have all the requirements that I said, you get all the whole requirements when you form a UK company, and also when you follow the instruction that I give in the link in the video. So when you form it, you'll be able to get this requirement ready. So now let's move on to the next step. We are going to head over to Shopify. Now we are here at Shopify. We already have an account, no problem, but just for clarity, I want to create a brand new account so that I can show you more things that you will note. So just click on start free trial and I will enter my email address and enter a few details, and I will see the next step. When you are signing up on Shopify, one of the things they are going to ask you is to grab your business be located. Now the location that you put here or the country that you selected determine the payment method or the payment processors that will be available for you in your store. Don't panic, this is also changeable. For example, since Stripe and Shopify payment is not available in Nigeria, I go ahead and select Nigeria. Nigeria is a country and this is where I am from. I am from Nigeria. So if I select Nigeria now and go over to the next step, and I go over to payment settings, and I'm going to see Shopify payments because Shopify payment is not available in Nigeria. So Shopify payment is available in UK, in US, and few more countries if you search on Google. So I will just go ahead and select Nigeria and go ahead and complete the sign up, and then I will show you how you can change your store address and make a few more payment methods available in your store. Now I've completed the account sign up. Alright, so let's get to settings. At the status, I'll go and pay. Alright, so as you can see, payment is here. Now we are at payment, but Shopify payment is not here, and that is because your store address is set to Nigeria and payment is not available for Nigerians. And the only payment provider that I see is this. Let's click on choose a provider. You are going to see this, and Stripe is also here. Let's check it. You are going to see Stripe. You can always set up a Stripe account if you have, but since the purpose of this video is to set up a Shopify payment and is not showing up here, so whichever country that your store address is set here, that is the Shopify payment that will show up here. So in case you do not see your details, all you are going to do is to head over to the address section and select edit, and then change the country to United States or United Kingdom because you find your company in the US or UK. Select the UK or the US and then enter the address of the UK or US that comes with the company information. So I'm just going to enter US or UK address here, and then I will head over to payment and show what is going to happen. Now after selecting US as my store address, I click on payment. You can see that the Shopify payment selection has appeared, and to get started you just have to click on the Shopify payment and then click on add business details. This business details is only asked if you have a new profile account. If your account is an old account, you won't be asked this because you must have already entered your first name and your last name, your phone number and your address before ahead. So I'm going to fill in these and then click on save, and then we can proceed in setting up a Shopify payment account. Now after doing that, you get to this place where they will ask you to enter your business type. Now click on this drop down and select LLC because what you formed was LLC. I'm using US in this tutorial because US is more difficult to operate than the UK company. So if you have a UK company, that is the best. You can also use UK as well. And after you have selected that, a few more details will pop up and include your employer identification number, which is EIN, or your social security number, which is SSN. So as you can see, the mid both option is available, which means if you form US, then you can enter your SSN, but if you're a foreigner, you can use your ID number. So in this selection, as a foreigner or as a non-US citizen, what you have to do is to enter your 9-digit UN number in this section, and now the street address, the zip code cities that has the US address that came along with your LLC formation. Now for the legal business name, please, as you're forming your store, as you are filling all your details here, be sure to look at all that option here. Look at all the available questions that they have asked so that you can enter all the details. So as you can see, the legal business name is here. It's just the store address, my store address. So you just have to clean that and enter your legal business name. Your legal business name is the name as your LLC name, the name of the company that you just formed. So enter that and then scroll after entering your business details here in the business details section. You will get the personal details section. This is where you have to enter your personal details. So you enter your first name, your last name, your job title. It can be manager, director, CEO. So enter the date of birth details and the district address. Please enter the address that shows on your ID card if you are using passports. If you have a national ID card, driving license, please enter the address that is on them. If you are verifying your Shopify payment with driving license, please enter the address that is on your driving license. You'll be needing passport, your national ID, or any ID that you have. That is what you'll be using for this feature to verify Shopify payments. When they ask, please enter the details correctly, because they are going to request for you to verify your personal details, and that includes using your bank statement or utility bill, your ID card. So make sure that everything is correct, and also the country you can choose. They have given you option to select where you are from, and that gives me the opportunity to also select Nigeria, because that is where I can select my state, and then for the last 4 digits of your SSN, which is social security number, what you have to do is to enter the last 4 digits of the AI that you have entered. Alright, if you don't have SSN, no problem. Just use the last 4 digits of your ID number and enter in this section. Now for the additional owner, if you have additional owner, if the people that own your business are from 2 or more, then you can enter their details. But if it's only you are the only owner of the business, you can leave it at ease, which is I am the only owner, and then we'll go get the product details where you have to select your business category and then your business subcategory. And while doing this, or before doing this, make sure you go to Google to check out Shopify prohibited businesses, because if your business category fall under that, your request might be declined. So when you have selected your business category and your business subcategory, the next thing you have to do is to describe your product or your service, and then we'll get the new customer billing statement, and you have to edit this and enter the name of the company and then the name of the company, so that the customers will know where the debit is coming from, so that they will not apply for a check back because the name of the company that is stored is not familiar with them. Make sure you always use your store address as a statement descriptor, so that your customers will actually know they got debited from a store they actually purchased from. And now for the phone number, make sure you include your US phone number like I told you previously. And now we are here for the banking information. This is where you enter your routine number and your account number, and that's for under US account that I mentioned previously as one of the requirements you need to use to complete the application for your Shopify payments. So when you are done providing all these details, just hit complete account setup button and you are almost here. So this is just it. It's very easy, just as you set up on Stripe. Now how are you going to sign up or complete your application on Shopify? So this is how you are going to sign up and complete your application on Shopify payments. Let's say the rules and regulation is really different from each other, even though Shopify payment is powered by Stripe, but the rules and regulation is slightly different. So this is one of the way you can have access to Stripe, have access to payment processors that you can use to accept payments from all over the world that majorly accept credit cards. And this comes with Google. What should I call it? You can place an order using Google Play, Apple, and all the rest. When you successfully complete the application here, another way you can access Stripe is via WooCommerce. Stripe payments, I don't actually know how they write. In summary, they have a program where you sign up for Stripe under them, and that includes if you are using WordPress. If you are using WordPress and you install WooCommerce, you will need to see option to activate the WooCommerce powered by Stripe payment option, and when you click on that to start your account setup, you also be asked to select your business type, which is LLC, and about your business to complete your application, and I will be taking you more about that in the next video. So if you are not a subscriber, please kindly subscribe to that and turn on the bell icon for more notification right in the video. So this is how you can have access to Shopify payment as a non-US citizen without SSN. Now another thing I would like to mention again is line. When you start accepting payments for Shopify payment, they will ask for verification. So the verification is very heavy ones. That's why I prefer UK instead. But it's very simple as long as you form the US company. One thing I will not recommend is you using anyhow accounts, probably using a fake details to sign up. Although it might go as first instance, but as time goes on, they will ask for verification. And when they do, they might lock your payouts. And until you provide the details, your money will remain with them. And then it may all vanish when your customers is actually asking for a chargeback. So make sure you use your real details, your real documents, so that you can always feel comfortable providing these details to them. And then they can complete your payment and allow you to withdraw your money. One thing the US citizen find hectic is the period that Shopify payment asks them for utility bill verification. verification. Some of us in some countries, our name is not available in the utility bill. It comes in the owner of the house building and then the address. So it's a bit frustrating if you have such issue. That's why we have our WhatsApp community. Everyone helps to solve the problem when it comes to little issues like this. When it comes to little verification that happen in countries and really have a kind of problem whereby your utility bill doesn't have your name, it has the owner of the building, and you cannot provide that to Shopify because they want the utility bill to bear your name and bear your address that you give them. Now we have finally come to the end of the video. All I ask is for you to like this video, share this video, subscribe to Radel. If you have question in anything that I talk about in this video, please leave it on the comment section and I will attend to you quickly. And also, if you have any topic that you would like me to talk about, let me know in the comment section below and I will do that for you sharply. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.